Did you go to college?
I went to college for 1 year.
Nice. And then dropped out.
I actually, to be honest, I did. I failed out of college, not because I really couldn't handle it. Some of the courses I barely showed up, and I did great on the exams. But I just didn't show up at all. Like I barely showed up. I actually kind of purposely went on academic suspension because I did not want any pressure to go back to second year. And so by getting on academic suspension, there was no way I would be able to have that year to work on my business.
So that's what you did. You basically, went on academic suspension and then went all in.
I went all in, and then, it took me probably a few years to really prove what I was doing. But yeah, I did 1 year of school.
So tell me what's going through your mind in terms of making the big decision to drop out of college 1 year in, right? What was going through your mind? What did you do? I'm sure, you were nervous with the risk.
Yes, it was very, very simple. I was really ambivalent about doing university in the first place. I was kind of like, I don't think I should do it. But the reason I actually went in initially was because I kind of got swept up in the FOMO of it. Everyone's going to college. And I'm like, you know what? It could be a good social experience, but I don't know if I'm going to follow through. And in school, it was very evident to me that this was not the path to become very, very, very successful. I was not trying to just fit in with the pack. I was trying to build my own life, create my own reality, and university was not it. Sure, you graduate a business degree, you could potentially do more schooling, you get some job, and you could work up the corporate ladder. That did not compel me in the least. So I knew to create the life I wanted, I had to kind of build my own business. And university was, sure, maybe I could do 4 years and learn some stuff, but absolutely that would slow me down. There was a better, faster, more efficient education to be had outside of school. And so the thing to understand was that I was extremely self-motivated. I had a very strong value in fitness. I had an absolute strong value, expertise, and willingness to learn and master fitness. And so when those two things come together, you have a super high value in something that people want. Everyone wants to be in shape. Plus you have very, very strong, you're very self-motivated, you're very incentive-driven, and you like to take risk. When those different variables meet, it sets the stage for a lot of success outside of the school system. So if someone did not want to go to school, but they were not self-motivated, they didn't have a high value and a very helpful skill, then it's like, okay, it's going to be a different, tougher, longer, more uncertain road. Yeah. But when you have just an absolute high value in a very good skill and you're self-motivated and you're willing to do what it takes, school it slows you down.
It does.
It's a slowdown, and again, I know this because people that are very, very smart, that have that similar mindset, that went to school, that did school, it took them an extra 4 years to get to the certain level that I got to.
100%. I tell my parents all the time, I'm like, man, because they didn't let me drop out. I had the traditional Asian parents. I try to drop out and they're like, we'll kill you.
It's a different,
not literally, but like they would. So
yeah, it's a different game. And, so if your parents are very, very intense, it's a different game. It was just, I had a single mom family, and my older brother definitely tried to step in and really kind of push me to kind of finish school. And my, mom was really, really trying to push me to finish school. And I was like, guys, I would love to go to school, but I'm on academic suspension.
Yeah. Hey, I can't.
I would love to.
I'm banned from campus.
You know what? You know what though? Like, I know. I will say, everyone was telling me you are making a colossal mistake. Yep. But again, like with the mentality was kind of like it was their job to really try as hard to steer me in that direction as possible. But in the end, it's my life.